Me Universe, Facebook Universe. Welcome to another fabulous edition of Get Ready to Get Your Jaw Tight. It's your girl KEISHA Green. Today we got a lot of stuff to cover today. The first thing we want to talk about is them credit scores. Now, some of y'all just got finished celebrating that holiday 420 when you should be worried about that 420 credit score you got. Okay. That's what you should be worried about. So the first thing I want to talk about is, getting your credit together. Credit is the most important thing today. You can't get shit without credit. You can't rent an apartment. You can't buy a house. You can't do none of that good shit without credit. And when you have bad credit, it costs you more and your APR is slightly higher. So the first thing we want to talk about is ordering all 3 credit reports: Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Because you might have good credit on Equifax, you might have so-so credit on TransUnion, and you might have poor credit on Experian. So you need to know where your credit scores are and where you stand at as far as some scores are concerned. And you can dispute addresses, debts, and all kind of stuff. And I'll also talk to you about state statutes of limitations for old debts. And I'll also talk to you about what your collection agency is not going to tell you. So when you order your credit reports from all 3 credit report agencies, you need to go to the Federal Trade Commission website and get the affidavit of fraud. It's self-explanatory. You fill it out. Of course, get a police report, and you get it notarized. And a lot of banks, I believe, notarize for free. If you're a banking customer, I believe Wells Fargo does it. I believe Citizens Bank does it. TD Bank does it, I believe. But if you're a banking customer, notary is free. It may be $5 to $8, depending on what state you live in. So you fill out the FTC complaint, the affidavit of fraud, your police report. You need those 2 items to dispute. Don't never do anything online. Do everything either via fax or by mail. You just, like, say for example, you order Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And let's say you have addresses on there that shouldn't be on that report, and you have debts that should be on that report. You can dispute that item. You can also dispute the amount as well. So let's say it says you owe $5,000. No, I actually owe $2,500, and it should say $2,500. And you dispute that item. And I'll also talk to you about how to rebuild credit too, how to dispute check systems reports, especially if you're having issues with obtaining a bank account. I'll also talk to you about that as well. So we got a lot to cover. And I'll go over everything and also provide you the links. In order for you to get all this stuff off your credit report, you have to have that police report and that FTC affidavit of fraud to dispute everything. Remember, do not do anything over the internet. Do not do anything over the phone. You fax it to them or you send it certified mail. Don't send it regular mail. You send it to where somebody has to sign for it. Because just like any other place, hey, we never received that. No. You signed for this on May 10th. C. Willery signed for it, so I know you have it. Send everything certified, priority mail. You want to send it to where it has tracking, where you can track it and stay on top of it. And another thing, you can try to do it through the collections agency, but 9 times out of 10, they just want the money. So they're really not going to try to work with you as far as getting the debt removed from your credit report. So you're best off dealing with Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian directly. But also, if you find yourself having problems with that collections agency, you can file a Better Business Bureau complaint against that agency. 9 times out of 10, they'll be nicer and they'll be more inclined to work with you because they don't want to lose their job. So you can file a complaint for that. Now, I want to talk to you about state statutes of limitations for old debts. Once a debt passes beyond the statute of limitations in your state, every state is different. A debt collector can no longer call you or has the right to sue you for payment. You may still have a moral obligation to pay back an old debt or a forgotten debt, but you can't be sued for it. And also do a little bit of research on your agency that's collecting, because a lot of these agencies have gotten complaints against them by the FDIC or under investigation, or they're out of business. So that's another thing you want to check. Now, for the state of Delaware, if it's a written contract, they have 3 years to collect on it. If it's an oral contract, 3 years to collect on it. Promissory note, 3 years. Open-ended accounts, including credit cards, they have 3 years. Pennsylvania, we're going to do Pennsylvania next. And also, I'll provide you the link. Pennsylvania, written contracts, 4 years. Oral, 4 years. Promissory note, 4 years. Open-ended accounts, 4 years. And this is the amount of time they have to collect on that debt. Anything after that, you can hang up on them. New Jersey, unfortunately, 6 years. Written contract. Oral contract, 6 years.
Jaws tight.
Promissory note, 6 years. Open-ended account, 6 years. Unfortunately, New Jersey, y'all wrong for that. So, another thing, like I told you, please research your collections agency, because that agency might be out of business or that agency might have complaints against them. And also check with Better Business Bureau to see what kind of reputation they have. Because a lot of these collections agencies do not do the research. And also make sure that that debt belongs to you, because sometimes there's a mix-up with the social security numbers, the date of births, or the addresses. You might have somebody named Regina Thornton, 81678, and you have another Regina Thornton, 81679, but they lived at the same address. So make sure that debt belongs to you. And also another thing, when you dispute these items, please be aware that they're going to resell that debt. Let's say Afney bought your collection debt. Afney, let's say it's $2,500. Afney is going to jack it up to $5,000. So by the time it gets to Academy Collections, that $2,500 debt that became $5,000 with Afney is now $6,000 with Academy Collections. You see where I'm going with this? So once Academy Collections jacks it up to $6,000, by the time it gets to the third collection agency, remember it was $2,500, it's up to $10,000. So when you dispute this item, you have to let them know, I'm aware that this debt is going to be resold. I submitted an affidavit of fraud, a police report, and it was notarized. Do not allow this debt to be put back on my credit report after I disputed it. And you're going to receive letters and calls from the agency collecting on it. Because remember, these agencies do not share files. Once they sell that debt, they don't give a fuck what happens to that debt. They just want it paid. So Afney is not going to tell Academy Collections that you disputed it. They just want to get the debt from under them because they didn't make any money from it. So, with that being said, you let them know. When you get that call from them, hey, listen, I disputed this. And it better not end up back on my report. Now, they're going to ask you for some documentation because they have to do their own investigation, which is total bullshit. Once you dispute it and you submit that notarized affidavit of fraud and that police report, you can tell them go fuck themselves. I don't have to talk to you. Have a nice day. And put my number on your do not call list, please.
Okay.
You don't have to talk to them once that debt has been disputed. So that's another thing, and again, know the laws, know your statutes of limitation on debts by state. Always keep that in mind, because if you're not aware of what's going on, they'll take advantage of you and you'll be paying back on the debt for a closed collection agency that shouldn't have got shit. And a word from our sponsors. If you want to purchase any products from Hood to Hood Station, call us at 484-463-7906 or our website, hoodtohoodstation.com/GoDaddy for all your Hood to Hood needs. Hot body silk, organic skincare. I got every last collection she have made. Discover the silk in your skin. Sale all three for $25. She still has the healing volcano salt blend, which detoxifies your skin and body and system. Cleopatra silk skin blend, silken and preserves your skin. New peppermint foot soak for hurting feet, and coming soon, hot body silk body butter and massage oils will moisturize your skin after you detoxify. I'm gonna get that one too. With our own KC Glenn, check the group out at Hood News, and don't forget Jafra. With me, your girl Keisha Green, makeup specialist, makers of the Royal Jelly, catalogs by mail order only, or check out my website at myextensionsboutique.com or my Facebook group. Get ready to get your jaws tight. And don't forget Sister Shamazin Luxury Hair. She still has the Indian, Brazilian deep wave. Check out her Facebook page, amazing page. All hair is 3 bundles for $250 depending on length and color. And don't forget K&G Senior Cleaning Service. I said them key words. Once again, senior citizen. Not you thirsty, hungry, desperate niggas. She'll clean what your CNA won't clean. What the fuck is you a CNA for when you ain't cleaning shit? What do they pay you for? And also, don't forget Sister Kia Harrell at Purple Velvet Creations. I'm going to tap into her collection next. Candles, incense, herbal cleansing teas, and more coming soon to Hood to Hood. Our very own Miss Kia Harrell with Hood Health. I got to check out her water segment. I heard that thing was deep. She got deep. She put her foot in there, I heard. Stay tuned to my show for all the shows on Hood to Hood Station. We give you all the information you need to get things that you need. Now, I want to tell you 8 things that your collections agencies is not going to tell you. Number 1, some of their threats have no teeth. If you can't pay that collector the amount he or she is demanding or refuse to give your bank account or debit account number to make the payment, the debt collector may threaten to put you down for refusal to pay. That's a meaningless phrase in the debt collection world, says ZipDebt.com founder Charles Phelan, who coaches consumers trying to settle debts. He elaborates. When a collector says we are going to inform your creditor that you are refusing to pay this bill, they are just using reverse psychology. Your creditor has already figured out that you're not paying this bill, or they would not have sent your account to a collection agency in the first place. Another example, bogus deadlines, says Mr. Phelan. Collectors will always try to create a false sense of urgency by imposing a series of deadlines, after which this detail will no longer be available. This reality is that settlement or workout offers tend to improve over the course of a typical 3-month collection assignment, i.e. in a non-legal collection or scenario. Number 2, they have to stop bugging you at work. If you tell them to flat out, don't call me at work, take this number off the list, they have to respect that, says the Fair Debt Collection Practice Act. It's very clear on this point. Once you tell a debt collector your employer does not allow you to talk to him or her while you are at work, he or she must stop calling you there. As of 2011 report to Congress about Fair Collection Practices Act complaints, the Federal Trade Commission noted that in 2010, it received 17,008 complaints related to debt collection calls to consumers at work, from up to 11,991 complaints the year before. By continuing to contact consumers at work under these circumstances, debt collectors may put themselves in jeopardy of losing their jobs, noted by the Federal Trade Commission. And I'm going to go through this real quickly, and I'll also post this link in the comments. And also, the most important one, paying off this debt will not help your credit ratings. Under the Fair Credit Reporting Act, a collection account will remain on your credit report for 7 years and 6 months from the date you fell behind with the original collector. This is why you have to dispute these items. Collectors may make it sound like paying off collections accounts will improve your credit by telling you that they will update your credit report to paid in full. That's bullshit. You have to call Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion and say, hey, I made a payment or I paid this debt. I have receipts to prove that. Always create a paper trail. Pay in money order, pay by check, pay by prepaid credit card. But this probably won't help your credit scores. Collections accounts are negative regardless of whether they're paid or not. Again, I also post this link in the comments. Also, another thing I want to talk to you about is check systems. You know, you're having issues with getting a bank account because a bank reported you. You would also have to order a copy of your check systems report. And I'll also give you the letters to dispute it. And when you do these letters for check systems, do not sign it. Don't ever sign it. And I'll also provide you the format and what to say in the letters and what not to say in the letters. The letters are pretty self-explanatory. You just put your name, social security number, account number, name of the bank, and reporting you and what they're reporting you for. Let's say it's NSF activity or account abuse. Because if you don't dispute these items, that could affect you with getting a bank account. Now, some banks are second chance banks that they'll let you have an account, but you have to be in good standing with that account for maybe a year or more. So that's another thing you can check into. Again, I'll show you how to do check systems removal and all that good stuff. I'll go over that as well. And also, the Federal Trade Commission complaint and the police report are all interchangeable. You can use that same affidavit of fraud and police report for check systems. But again, don't sign the letter for check systems. Don't ever sign anything for check systems. I don't care what they tell you. You do not sign it. Don't even put Donald Duck on their line. Because check systems is a computerized system. And it reads your signature. So that's why I'm saying when you dispute it, you just put your name, your address, social security number, citizen's bank account, account number, what they put you in the system for. Is 5 letters. Letter 1 says, show me verification that this is my account. Give me something with my signature. If you don't hear anything from them in 30 days, they have to remove that debt from your report. Now, if they send you something back saying this is your signature, this is where you send them letter 2. By the time you get to the 3rd letter, they're more inclined to remove it because letter 2 is a little bit more viper than letter 1. And I'll give you the link for that as well. So anything check systems, you do not sign because it's a computerized system. And it might be one person in that department that's running that. So you never sign it. Ever. I don't care what they tell you. No, you don't sign nothing. I'm telling you that from personal experience. The other thing, the most important one, you definitely want to get your credit right. You definitely want to get your check systems report right. Because when you go try to purchase a house, rent an apartment, get a business loan, an auto loan, bad credit, it costs you more having bad credit than good credit, fair credit. Poor credit, bad credit, you pay a higher deposit and your APR is slightly higher. It could be anywhere from 27% to 50% because your credit is shot. So what I want to say to you Cinderfellas and you Cinderellas, when you go date these guys, before he can even get the cat, what's your credit score? Hey, fellas, before she get the dick, what's your credit score, babe? That's some questions you need to ask for y'all start having sex and moving in with each other. Because you don't want to pay a high deposit because one of y'all got good credit, the other one got ass credit. That's why I said y'all just got finished celebrating 420 when y'all need to be focused on them 420 credit scores.
Y'all's tight.
For real. Told y'all that. That's why I said before y'all fall for that fat ass and them big titties, shorty, what's your credit score? What's your credit looking like? Can you get a bank account? What's your check systems report looking like? When you fall for that big dick and them nice abs and them gray sweatpants, what's your credit score, honey? What's your credit score? I mean, you got a nice package and all, but seriously, what's your credit score? What's behind the package?
Y'all tight.
For real. But ask that question because you don't want to have to pay a high deposit at a high because they credit shot. That's going to piss you off. Now, we're going to do the lineup shows. Monday, the TMI Report with Destiny Gamble on Facebook Live and Hood to Hood Station and Mimi TV. Tuesdays, Hood Health with Miss Kia Harrell on Facebook Live and Mimi TV at 9 p.m. Wednesdays, get ready to get your jaw tight with Keisha Green at Facebook Live and Hood to Hood Station on YouTube and Mimi TV. And don't forget Letters from Home with KC Glenn at 9 p.m. She'll be reading letters from inmates from the Hallsdale State Prison as well as other prisons from inmates to society. Fridays, The Session with Shizzy Meg on Podbean, soon on SoundCloud at 9 p.m. And Sundays, Hood News Report at Hood to Hood Station and Mimi TV at YouTube with KC Glenn and Destiny Gamble at 9 p.m. Now, one more thing I'm going to go over real quick. This is not going to take too long. Now, some of y'all get digmatized.
Uh-oh.
Y'all need to stop getting digmatized, and this nigga got a 420 credit score. Don't be getting digmatized with good dick and bad credit. That's not a good combination. If he got good dick and good credit, that works wonders. You might get some shit. That means you motherfuckers gonna be starving together. You a 420, he a 420, you a 430. What the fuck y'all gonna get at them credit scores?
Y'all tight.
Same thing with you fellas. Good pussy and bad credit, not a good combination. That means you motherfuckers gonna be renting forever. Y'all be sitting out here celebrating 420 with bad fucking credit. Y'all be back at Big Mama house at that rate.
Ooh, y'all tight.
Y'all better stop that shit. Like I said, if he a guy and he got good dick and he ain't walking through them doors with a 700 or better, he ain't fucking with me. I'm gonna show you to the exit. Got ladies, you gotta tighten up with them that credit score. Good dick and bad credit, bad combination.
Ass whooping.
Ass whooping. Tank top in them, man in them. Dirt in them. Oh, baby.
Dirt.
Same thing with you fellas. Y'all better stop falling for them big titties and that fat ass before she put her lips on that knob, baby. What's your credit score? What your credit look like, babe? Oh no, you can't suck my dick.
Jaws tight.
No, babe. What is you? For what? No, you can't suck my dick. I'm good. I don't even want head no more, babe. I'm good.
Jaws tight.
Go ahead and brush your teeth, wash your face. Go ahead and see yourself to the exit, babe. She shouldn't even breathe in the direction of your dick. Same thing with you ladies. He go eat that pussy. What's your credit score? A 400? You know what? I'm good. I don't even want head no more. I'm a little tired. I got some studying to do. I want to go wash my hair. Go ahead and brush your teeth, wash your face, and see yourself to the exit. I got schoolwork and shit I need to do. You cute though. You just not for me. Just not for me. But you cute though. Nah, we can't even be friends. No, I don't even want you to Facebook message me. No, don't Twitter message me. Don't message me on IG. Don't even like my pics. You can't afford to. You can't even afford to like your own goddamn pics on Facebook and Instagram with them kind of scores. Obama phone having ass nigga. You can't even step up and get Metro or T-Mobile at least or AT&T. The fuck? Paying a high deposit with your good dick and good pussy ass. Hell no. Got to go. Not at all. Be trying to open an account with this guy, this girl. Hey, I can't get an account. Why not? I owe Wells Fargo. I burnt them on some checks. I also owe Citizens Bank $500. I check kited. Bitch, you got to go. I can't fuck with your bad credit having ass. Oh, Abraham Cross brought up a valid point. He said he got good credit with God. So when he bring the system down soon, he gonna be good. That's a good point. I like that. We're gonna go with that. I like that one. But seriously, get that credit straightened out and do the research on your collection agency. Do the research on that agency. Make sure they're not closed, they're out of business, or have a bunch of complaints against them. And a lot of these collection agencies, they tell you they verify everything from public record. They don't verify shit. They just buy debt because it's on the computer, because they got their little database where debts go to collection. They just buy the debt, call you at work, call you at home, and bug the hell out you and try to collect on it. But make sure it's your debt, because it could be somebody with a similar spelling or similar name. Because I had that situation happen to me. You know, this was KEISHA Marie Green, and I incurred all her debt because our addresses and our names were similar. I'm October 15th, 1979. This whole October 16th, 1979. What the fuck? So be careful. Check your credit report and check it good. Also check your FICO report too, because that's what a lot of realtors and a lot of when you buy your home, that's what they use. They don't use the score from Equifax, TransUnion, or Experian. They use my FICO. And your scores will be slightly higher than the ones on the 3 credit reports. So check all your credit reports, my FICO. And don't use no damn Credit Karma. Anything free regarding credit ain't good, because Credit Karma gives you a partial report. And Credit Karma has a lot of old debts on there. So you might be like, wait a minute, I disputed this 5 years ago. Why is this showing up on this report? Like, Credit Karma does not update shit. Free credit report, same thing. That shit is not free. So you best off buying it directly from the, like, if you buy from Equifax, don't buy the other 3 credit scores, because it just gives you an estimated score. So you buy from Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. You buy your scores from them directly. Like, don't buy an Experian 3 credit report, because you might be a 670 on Experian. You might be a 570 on Equifax, and you might be a 460 on the other one. So always buy them individual scores, and always check your credit, stay on your alerts, and also invest in LifeLock. So when somebody go call they still trying to use your name, LifeLock call you and be like, hey, Mr. Such and Such, we just received an alert that you applied for Macy's. Are you in possession of your wallet? Yes, I am. Okay, it's fraudulent. Have a nice day, sir. So invest in that LifeLock. You know, this is your future. You know, you want to make sure your credit's straight. Don't be talking about she got fat ass and big titties. And that bitch credit badder than the motherfucker. Now you gotta ride with this bad credit ass having hoe. But you stuck with them big titties and that fat ass for the credit bad. Same thing with you ladies. He got big dick, but his credit bad. It's not a good combination. That means you bitches gonna be starving together.
Just
fuck out of here. Y'all gonna be sitting up there staying at Oak Glen Apartments forever. At that rate.
just tight.
Y'all better tighten up on that credit. Tighten up on that check systems report. Y'all better tighten up. Credit scores right. Get that check systems report right. So when it's time for you to get married or get engaged, everybody on one accord. He coming in with a 670. You coming in with 770. Bitch, we swinging hard and we swinging heavy. What's happening?
Mm-hmm.
And also know how much house you can afford. If your income supports $200,000, don't let that goddamn realtor talk you into getting no $300,000 house or $500,000. Set a limit for yourself. Same thing with a vehicle. Set a limit for yourself. Know what you want in a car and know what you want in that house, because they're in this business to make money. And if they think they could sucker you into jumping, they'll get you. That's why you come in and say, no, thank you. 200,000 sounds great. No, I don't want all that. I don't want them features. No, I don't need that much. This is what I need. And you leave it at that. Don't let them sucker you, because they'll be like, well, Mr. Davis, I believe you should get the $300,000 house. It has a pool. Fuck that pool. You want to cool off? Get your ass in the tub.
Yeah,
Put a water hose outside. One of them goddamn pool.
That was not
Shit, because they'll do that. Mr. Davis, if you do the $500,000 house in Wallingford, it has a pool and it has a jacuzzi in the mat. No, nigga. I'm good with the little house in Chester Springs for the $200,000. Thank you. You get that goddamn pool and can't afford to fill that motherfucker, and you can't go to the fire department no more to get them to fill your pool. They stopped doing that. They need their water. Same thing with a vehicle. When you go in there, know how much car you can afford. Don't go in there and let him talk you in there. Hey, Mr. Davis, we got a Challenger. It's fully equipped. No. I don't want that Challenger. I don't want fully equipped. Fuck that Challenger.
All right, y'all tight.
Because if they can get you, they in this business to make money. Don't be stuck in no payments your ass can't afford it. Then 3 months later, they come to get that house or they come to get that car.
Y'all's tight.
That's embarrassing. And they do not give a fuck. They will sit your shit outside on the curb if they come to repossess that house. They do not give a fuck. And that's embarrassing if you got kids and they got to come home and see that the house is being taken. You got some splaining to do. Dad, Mom, I share. What's going on? Y'all paid? Well, Mimi Universe, Facebook Universe. It's that magical time. It's time for me to say goodnight. All information will be in the comments box. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact me at Hood to Hood Station. I will answer all your questions. Get that credit. Tighten that credit up. Stop falling for these bitches with these fat asses and big titties. And this bitch got a 520. Same thing for you ladies. Stop falling for this big dick, good tongue. And this nigga got a 432. Can't get shit. Good night.